Man, I tell people lie and they lie and they lie and they lie. They lie so much. It is not funny how much they lie. Unbelievable. Well, at least the good thing about this is that by the time we reach summertime and everything, we can go forward on basically doing what we do best with our technology and to be able to move about freely without the nonsense we've been going through with these individuals. Because at the end of the day, like I said before, these guys are looking at some real serious charges. I was actually talking to a few friends of mine, and a few of them are lawyers and other things like that. And they were like, FBI's involved in this? And I was like, yeah, FBI's involved. And I was like, wow, you guys are looking at, you're being prosecuted by the FBI. It is going to be huge. And I mean huge. And our other friend was like, well, that's say bye-bye to freedom because that's gone. Yeah, you're going to have an FBI agents at your front door. Jamie, we know you live there. I know you didn't leave. I had people call me up and laugh in their heads off. This guy faked that he wasn't living there. Yeah, you faked you wasn't living there because he was terrified. He's got criminal charges. Jamie is going to jail for a very long time. We just found out on his YouTube account, he posted that we were terrorists to Allentown and YouTube. Allentown, YouTube, and whatever. We've seen it right there. So all that's documented, all that's ready to go on Tuesday. I told you at the end of the day, man, that the charges that you got yourself into, my buddy was like, man, he could get possibly 80 years. It's interesting because it's weird because I was going to do 80 years and now it looks like you may be doing that yourself. Plea bargain deal, you probably roughly, they be happy with 30. You're going to get some time. You're going to come out in your 70s. If you do get out. That's the problem. This is a video right here. I told you we recorded. He blocked the video so nobody can see it because he basically contacted us. Him and Rogers contacted us talking about how Jamie didn't live there anymore. Good luck trying to find him. This, that, and the other. He was living there the entire time. You got two holes right here and here. And I've seen this video before. I've seen these two lights before. Actually, I saw these two lights and the demonstration of the video for the benefits of a black screen, or benefits of a gray screen. I knew I see this wall somewhere before. I saw it in a demonstration when you came in and you turned out the lights here and here and you had a motorized projection screen right here. That would explain the holes there. Yep. So he's actually still there. Listen to what he's saying. He explains to you and he lies right to his customers, making them believe that he left. He never did. He was there the whole entire time. We'll give you all that information.
As you can see, for 2024, people are telling me, hey, what's going on and stuff like that. Nothing's going on. I've just been in the process. What is up, guys? This is Crow1176. How's everybody doing? Testing out the
As you can see, he does identify as Crow1176. This is what we find over on written on just about everything. Death threats, basically off his Facebook page, Instagram accounts, just about everything you can possibly think of. Even signed to all the packages involving post office mail fraud. We just filed 2 accounts with post office. We got our comprehensive. I want to get it when he's talking. All that information.
Pocket camera. There's that one. It's not the 2. It's not the 3. As you can see, for 2024, people are telling me, hey, I've been uploading videos and what's going on and stuff like that. Nothing's going on. I've just been in the process of, I actually moved.
You actually moved. So that's what he said. He actually moved. You didn't move anywhere. You're still in the same spot. Right there, when he said, I actually moved. He didn't go anywhere. Who moves into an apartment with holes right here? You got a hole here and a hole there. I told you when he blocked the video, we got a recording of it. So you got holes in your wall. And the minute I said that, the video automatically went and blocked the video. There's a hole right there. And then there's another hole right there. And if you look at the hole, you see how the plaster is pushed up around the hole? It means you pulled the screw out. That's what happens when you pull a screw out of plaster. It leaves that kind of like volcano kind of effect. That's what it looks like in the hole. So you had some pictures there and you removed them. First of all, who would set a picture that close to a baseboard to begin with, where your head's at? So that means that you had some pictures there and you had the bed someplace else. You decided to swing the bed around, put it in between the two lights, sit back there and record it and lie and fake like you just moved somewhere. Send us emails telling us that you no longer live there. And then put at the bottom, catch me if you can. Well, we did catch you. We caught you doing a fake video of you basically faking like you weren't there. Now, why would someone do that at the end of the day? Why would someone fake like they move? Possibly because someone has a lot of criminal charges against them and lawsuits, and they want to make it seem like you're not there. Jamie, how would this have helped you at all, period? You know, FBI agents would have been there anyway. Process service would have been there anyway. And guess who they're going to contact? They're going to contact your landlord. Yes, sirree. They're going to reach out and contact your landlord. Your landlord's going to say, oh, he still lives there. You're in apartment E. And the reason why I can say that is because it's right there on your LLC that you register your business under your landlord's property. This is going to get him sued also too. You know why it's going to get him sued? Because if we find out, and we're going to have a conversation with him, and he's going to give you an eviction notice, by the way. You can't live there if you have criminal charges against you. So we're going to find out whether or not he knew about the activity that was going on in the apartment. Now, he's going to deny it. He's definitely going to deny it because he runs the risk of getting sued. So what's going to happen is, in order to satisfy us, he's going to get you out of there. But, you know, there's ways we want to go with it. I need you to stay put. Because you're not going anywhere. And I'll tell you why you're not going anywhere. You can't afford to go anywhere. The rent in California is freaking through the roof. The fact that you literally have to have a ton of money for a down deposit, like $6,400, whatever, you need a lot of money in order to get into some of these places. And your credit's going to have to be immaculate to get in. So you can't afford to move. You're in a situation where you've been there for a long time. You know the landlord, so you and him are pretty good friends. And with that being said, you're nestled in there. You're not going anywhere. If you've been there that long and your kids literally grew up in that apartment, you're not going nowhere. So you're going to be there from the door. Now, we know you didn't go anywhere. But anyway, the walkthrough. Everybody does a walkthrough. People do walkthroughs here. They do walkthroughs there. They show it off. Everybody does blah, blah, blah. You didn't do a walkthrough at all, period. At all. You just said you had stuff cluttered in the rooms. Big deal. We all seen the castle of boxes and stacks of boxes. We all do it at the end of the day. So there was no walkthrough. But even if you were tired, there still should have been some pictures somewhere after that showing the environment, but there wasn't. All the pictures were up close and tight on everything. So you didn't go anywhere. You were in the same spot. So the fact that you sent me that email telling me that you are not there anymore basically shows me that you are afraid of the criminal charges that are coming. You've given me all the information I needed just by this one video. Now, how are we able to look at this video even though it's blocked? Because we had to pre-record. When I came in here, this is one of the videos I saw, and I was like, wait a minute, he said he moved. And I was like, that wall looks familiar. See the lights on either side here and here? I told you I've seen this wall before. There it is right there. I've seen that wall before. Same holes right there. All you did was just move everything around. That's all you did. Tell me if I'm wrong. I told you I saw that wall before. That's in your bedroom. So you moved the projector screen, because you had this projector screen in your bedroom. You moved all out of the way, and you put your bed in there. Put the bed in, you switched it around. See, when you move into a place, Jamie, and again, you've never moved into another place, so let me tell you how it works. When you move into a place, whoever was living there, they go and they put a fresh coat of paint and they clean up any holes, cracks, crevices, whatever, da 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 da. They do a whole once over in the place. That's what they do. Now, most people, if they want to collect a security deposit and they don't want people to nick on dime, they want to nick about, they will cover up the holes themselves. So how is it possible that you moved into a place that had holes right there already, like someone that pulled screws right out of the wall? The minute I made that statement, you went in and basically private the video, or basically made it for members only. So that means I was right. If you move into a place, you'll probably see putty that wasn't quite sanded so well. The people didn't do a good job where they covered up the holes, but the holes are right there. And where they're sitting at, it doesn't look like someone would have a bid frame there, because it just would, who hangs a picture with screws at the bottom? They hang them at the top. If you miss a screw or miss a hole where you want to set it up and you got it crooked, they usually can cover it up with that picture. Take the picture down and be two holes almost next to each other, which means they didn't really hit that spot just right. So how did you just move into a place that has holes already in the wall? They're just obvious. They're just right there for you to see. No, you can't miss that with a 10-foot pole. You can't miss it. I can see it was in a little corner in a closet or somewhere, you know, that the odds of you seeing it. Like I found a large hole in my closet way over in the corner. I wouldn't have seen that unless I was in the closet looking around, then I would have saw it. That is so obvious, it's not even funny. So you didn't go anywhere. You're right there at the same spot. I had so many people. I told you I got this friend of mine who, you can hear him laughing before he picks up the phone. And he was back there talking about, tell me it ain't so. Tell me this guy didn't come on here on YouTube, lied to his fans, and told them that he moved and he was still there. How do you live with yourself at the end of the day when you lie to you lie like that? How do you live with them lies? I'm just curious. How do you live with them lies? You have ripped off your customers, sold them house paint, came back and took the same video you've removed off your account and try to act like it has a yellowish tone. Just lie to them. You don't even care at the end of the day. Just rip them off as fast as you can. You sat here in the Frankenstein demonstration, said the product wasn't ambient light rejection. We had the original video saying it is ambient light rejection, then removed all the videos when things got too hot for you. This has got to be really embarrassing. I don't know which is more embarrassing, Jamie. I don't know if basically getting caught in a live YouTube stream match in house paint, or pretty much getting busted on live that you went in and faked the whole moving, everything. Oh, pain in the butt to move. And just lie even more. Well, guess what? Your lying is about to stop. No more lying, no more cheating, no more ripping people off. I will be the one responsible for making sure that you can never do this again. Now, I'm explaining to you, Mr. Fernando, in the place that you're going at right away, I talked to a few friends of mine, and they said that you're fresh meat coming in. You have no ties, no connections, nothing there at all, nothing there. Usually some people have been there, have ties. They come back, they have ties. There's people there, they've already planted their seeds. You have nothing going in. So, you're open game. And that's what they call it, open game. Someone's going to tempt you, someone's going to try you. All of you are going to be in that situation. The minute you get off the bus, they're going to be watching you through the gate. But you got yourself in that situation. No worse than that. Matter of fact, when you go into the bullpen, that's pretty much where probably most of it starts right there, where they're going to try you. I ain't giving you no advice because you don't need to know. You'll figure it out on your own. But some of you have already made ripples in the water. And I told them about that too. And they was like, oh, with who? And I was like, you know who they made ripples with? It's like, you're going to have to fight. You don't have a choice. You don't have an option at all, period. You're going to have to throw hands at the end of the day. You don't have a choice. And any time, you're going to have to throw. They could chain you next to somebody that, again, at the end of the day, could have ties with them. You can't sit there and cry at the end of the day and say, oh, it's not, he's threatening me. Nobody, I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you the things they're going to happen. Because, again, you mention people's names online. This is usually what happens when people don't want their names called out. And since I've seen you trying to run and try to fake that you moved, you already told me everything you need to know. You're terrified. You are scared to death. And you should be. You definitely should be. But gentlemen, I've given you more than enough chances to get out of this situation. Even after Jamie has got caught, Danny proceeded to contact me with dumb nonsense. All his stuff was forwarded over to the FBI. They don't learn. They really think that it's not going to happen, but it's going to happen. Let me see right here. Let me see. Here we go. So they got your pictures, gentlemen. They're going to know what you look like. All that information is going to be submitted. It's not hard to find the rest of you. Jamie will probably snitch out the rest of you, by the way. They give him a plea deal. Like, hey, look, we can give you 80. Because you got a lot of time coming. Mind, you got the post office fraud charge. That's 40 alone. You got them perjury charges coming up. We can show basically you were ripping off a company and making money off their name and you didn't pay them out a dime. We got receipts on all of those. You're going to look at a lot of jail time. So if they give him a plea deal that they'll lessen his time, he's still going to do time. He's going to snitch y'all out in a hot second. You guys are going right down the road with him. This customer's off. You got to pay for this, man. Now I'm challenging your company in court. So you got to pay for this at the end of the day. It means you're going to have to send back all that money. Any money that you made off your business, after the time that you got caught with the house paint, you're going to have to return the money. All of it. Now, I don't know how you're going to do this because, again, you got my fine, my lawsuits coming up. You've got fines that are coming up from the post office. They fine you $1 million if you mess up. When you get post office mail fraud, it's $1 million fine. I don't know how you're going to do it, honestly, at the end of the day. You can file for Chapter 11. I don't know. Danny, you're being sued, aren't you? Yep, you're definitely being sued for a few things, and one of them is actually defamation you're being sued for. Do you have the money to pay me? You do not have this money, right? So guess where it's going to come out of? It's going to come out of your home. It's going to come out of everything at the end of the day. I hope you have enough. I hope you got some friends that can help you out with it too. It's going to be pretty bad for you, and you also too are looking for jail time also. Danny has it in his head. It's a nervous kind of reaction. Most people, if you feel at the end of the day that what I'm talking is nonsense, Danny, you can have an attorney contact me. How many times have I asked you to have an attorney contact me? And no attorney, nothing at all. Because you know you messed up. You don't put your information on any boxes or any packages because you don't want us to have your address. How come you don't want us to have your address? What's wrong with that? Oh, because you committed some crime. So don't worry. We'll have it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on time. They'll figure out and do the investigation. They'll figure out who you are. Salome 5. Another person who cried on camera about losing his house. You are going to lose your house. That's just going to happen. Don't get attached to it. I really wouldn't advise you guys getting attached to anything. If you sell everything, so we don't care at the end of the day. You're still going to get hit with a lawsuit. Doesn't make a difference. You still got to pay it. Just got to figure out how. Oh, and by the way, gentlemen, so you know this, because you have outstanding fines and everything else you're going to hit it with, there'll be no money being transferred to your books, which means your loved ones can't send you any money. None of your money can, because where it goes at, when money hits your books, it goes to me. Because you have fines and penalties that you owe. You owe restitution. Restitution. That's what you owe. So all the money that goes to your books goes back to us. Now what you got to do, you're going to have to find somebody in there that has no fines or anything on his books, that's clean books. And you're going to have to trust them to have your money transferred to their books. And I'm going to tell you something, that's not going to come easy. You're going to have to pay something out for that. Nothing in there is done for free. Now, my people, at the end of the day, because I had no fines and penalties on my books, they were giving me $300. How much money $300 a month spread goes for in a place like that? $300 a month was transferred to my books every single month. I literally had so much money on my books that I really didn't have to spend it all. I don't smoke or anything else. The only thing I like is candy when I was in there, so that's pretty much it. If I needed sneakers and clothes and whatever, it was brought in for me. So I was good when I was in there. But when I left, I had a good considerable amount of money sitting on my books. And yes, I gave them a carton of cigarettes and whatever the freak they wanted, they got it. Because again, I wasn't spending it at the end of the day. Did I need their protection? Yeah. And guess what? My family on the other end that's connected took care of it all. Were they expected to take anything from me? No, they weren't expected to take a dime from me. They were paying their dues. But I cooked them up anyway. And when I left, everything that was on my books, I didn't take it out. I gave it to them as a way of saying thank you. Most people don't do that. People train their books, take everything off of it, all their money, and then use it when they get out. I was already taken care of when I was coming out. So I gave them all the money on my books. You guys, on the other hand, you guys don't have problems. When some of them have got out of that situation, first thing they say, yeah, your buddy over there, your man over there, yeah, he hooked us up. He left the money on the books when he left out, hooked us up. I got favors. I don't use favors. I don't tour with on favors because I'm a different person, but I do have favors, gentlemen. But see, this is the best way to do it. If I had followed my old ways, yeah, you would have been gone by now. Definitely would have been taken care of by now. But again, I would have been locked up, been in jail, whole situation all over again. If I listened to Satan. No, I listened to the Lord and I allowed the Lord to take care of this. And now I am finally going to have all this information before the FBI. Have you guys sitting in a courtroom right across from me. I can't wait to just look over there and just see all y'all looking right back at me. To see the judge look through all that paperwork and their investigation, because they're going to dig through all of this. They're going to go through everything on here and they're going to find out, and more than I can possibly find out. I'm going to have all your information. My attorney's going to have all your information, where you live, how much you're worth, because we got to go through everything you have to make sure to see how much money you have, what we can take from you. Who cares? We just hit you with a massive lawsuit. Whatever it hits, just hits. We don't care. That's what's going to happen. And then the confusion, your wife, and then screaming and yelling at you, trying to figure out how did you get yourself in this situation. You got divorces coming, gentlemen. I'm going to tell you that right now, because that lawsuit we're going to hit you with will carry over to your spouse. Look at this. You cheat your customers. You ripped them off. This man got on camera and lied to his customers and told them this was a different paint. It has a yellowish tone. What's worse, Jamie? Getting on the camera, painting in a receipt, showing a receipt, lying to your customers and ripping them off, or basically lying to your customers and told them you moved when you didn't even move. Continue to lie to his customers. This is what a thief looks like. This is what a scammer looks like. Person who rips off his customers. When I challenge your company, Jamie, I would love to hear how you're going to explain to a judge that this is a yellowish tone and they don't match. It's not going to go. So this is fraud, Jamie. If you knew at the end of the day that your product did this and you continue to sell this product, which we can clearly show, this is fraud. So how does it feel right now, Jamie, to know that we know where you're at? Kind of painted yourself in another corner, didn't you? You know what? Don't worry about it. You don't got to send us a black paint. We're good. We're definitely good, trust me. As for the rest of you, nah, we don't need it. We're good. We're definitely good. I'm going to take care of this on Tuesday. Get you locked in. So we can get you ready, get you in court, and I can get my justice. Then I'm going to hit you with some massive lawsuits. Destroy your empire. Just take everything from you. We don't care. Remind you, in a lawsuit, gentlemen, I have access to everything. Death insurance, mine. Income tax, mine. Insurance, mine. Cars, boats, vehicles, property, jewelry, clothing, everything. I'm going to treat your place like the Grinch. You know, when the Grinch came in, he didn't even leave a nail in the wall. I'm taking everything. Her stuff, your stuff, everything. Let's see how mad she gets at you when she finds out that all her possessions and people are walking in and out of your house, gathering up all your stuff and transporting it out. We can even take the wedding ring. Did you know that? You got to pay something up. The debt collectors don't play around at the end of the day. They're going to want their money. They get a percentage of that, so they want to get paid. We can even take your wedding ring. So yeah. And you sit there at the end of the day and say, well, you know, you're supposed to be a Christian, this, that, and the other. I am a Christian. The problem is that I gave you guys so much room to breathe. Anybody else would have slapped you with lawsuits a long time ago. Most people would have came down and beat your brains in. So I did, basically. When a judge sits there and asks me at the end of the day, Mr. Bird, why did it take you so long? Because I've been through the system already. I went through all this before. I was trying to make sure that they didn't have to go through the same thing I went through. I could have pressed these charges a long time ago. You guys literally did so much dumb stuff at the end of the day. And this is how much dumb. My friends were laughing their heads off about this conversation. You guys did so much dumb stuff that the statute of limitations never ran out because you kept refreshing them with more dumb stuff. Wade just sat there and cried on the channel talking about he's threatening to take my house, and you have 2 pictures on your account with my face on it. Did you get permission from me for that? No, you did not. So guess what happens? You lose your property and everything along with it. And you're gonna cry in court. You're gonna cry about your property. You're going, well, you're not going home, but if you did, you were definitely going home homeless. And then Jamie comes in here and rips off his customers. Gee, what's worse, man? I don't even know where to go at now. You steal images off of Google. You and him both are accused of doing that. And then try to trick your customer that this is how the product is going to turn out. Oh, I forgot. That's another fraud charge, by the way. You lie on your LLC. You stated that your business has been around, what you say, 5 months? We can show receipts you've been around a lot longer than that. Before you had your LLC, Jamie, you used to sell on eBay. We have receipts and documents from eBay showing that basically we have purchased product from you, even showing tracking numbers. So you've been around a lot longer than 5 months. I tell you, how terrified do you have to be to lie that you moved? Let's show you what he sent to his customers. No, he doesn't care about you at all, period. Look at this. Oh, I forgot about this one. This is another one you're going to be charged for also, too. Okay, well, you usually sit at to watch your screen and play a movie. It's kind of like we are doing your customers a big favor by sending you away. What happened here, Jamie? Jamie walked out of a Home Depot with a container of paint in his hand that cost $7. There it is right there, the video right there. And in this video, he went in and basically proceeded to match a $7 container of paint. You ain't got no respect for your customers, do you? You talk about me at the end of the day that I don't know how to treat my customers. I don't rip my customers off at the end of the day and then do fake YouTube videos that basically that I moved when I didn't go anywhere to begin with. Turn around matching house paint on a multiple levels are ripping your customers off. I feel sorry for the guy who had the 4K projector, the screen completely washed out. Look at it. Walk right out of a home. Walk right on out of there. Right on out of there. Painted the screen in. You know why I know you're still in the same place too, Jamie? There's a little secret that popped up. So when you were showing up the paint, you gave up a little inch of your rug. We saw it in the background. You were still there. That's why I made the color. You're still there. Look at this. Match. That's horrible. Absolutely wrong. You want to see even worse? It gets worse than that. Worse than that. Look at that. You lied on camera. Yellowish tone. The hue was off. Contrast levels weren't there. Same lie said in the other one. How many people did you rip off of this product? If you're in your apartment, as you claimed you moved, and you're bitter and angry about this and embarrassed because you got caught, because again, you did get caught, Jamie. I'm pretty sure you probably popped up some video and lied some more. Look at this. This is horrible. Look at that. Imagine the people who got ripped off on that right there. Oh, it gets even worse. Look at this. He walked out of a Home Depot with a container of paint in his hand, painted it down to a screen, matched the screen, and it came on camera and lied and said it doesn't match. What does that look like to you? It looks like it matched to me. Now keep in mind, Jamie, for the demonstration you did where you claimed that was my product that came out of that container, guess how much money that's going to cost you? Oh, it's a doozy. And some jail time attached to that too. Yeah, so you went on YouTube, took the apple barrel paint, mixed it with water, and mixed whatever came out of that container was definitely not our product at the end of the day. I'm going to have you paint my screen in the courtroom. Let's see if it comes out looking exactly like how you displayed in the video. If you can't back this up, Jamie, you're looking at another $1 million lawsuit and more jail time. Another 30 years placed on top of your previous time already. So you better be to back that one up. That's going to be a doozy right there. It is unbelievable. Just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Look at that. Just rip this customers off. You don't respect, yo. You know, you guys sit there, and guess why? At the end of the day, why? And I hate to say it. I don't want to be that person that says it. But this is why they call your customers idiots, stupid, dumbbells. That's what they call you guys at the end of the day. Jamie's fan base, I'm talking to you. That's why they give you these names. They call y'all sheep. That's what they call y'all. Because this guy rips you off every chance he gets. And y'all just come back for more abuse. Products matching house paint. Y'all have house paint. This continues to rip you off all day. So we got to help you out. You need help. You need help because you need help at the end of the day. We'll put them away for you. And that way, you don't have to worry about getting ripped off anymore because you don't know how to control yourself. Because that's what it sounds like. This is why when you guys pop up on forum sites, they tell you that you got house paint. Anytime we see one of Jamie's customers pop in, they taunt the daylights at them because they say, oh, you got house paint, you got ripped off. I saw that demonstration. Everyone's seen that demonstration. You know when people come into the blacklist and dub our videos? It gets hit quite a lot. Is this going to end up on the blacklist? Oh, heck yes, it's going to end up on the blacklist. Definitely. You fake moving. Got up there and talked about, oh yeah, I moved and oh, you did this demonstration. Remember, this is supposed to be our product right here. This is going to cost you. Anything you do now, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you time. It's going to cost you more money. You're already being hit with enough. You already got enough jail time on you. It'll just add more to it. All right, so we ripped you off there, ripped you off there. We can show you that the setup that he said he moved was in there. Let's go check out the initial video. Oh, we didn't let it go yet. It's still here. This is the video that he claimed that he moved to his fan base. Wasn't there, lied to you. There's the two fresh holes right there. And at the top, you'll see right here, moving in 2024 is such a pain, but so happy. So he moved already. That's what you heard him speak on the recording. He said, well, I just moved into this new place. At the bottom it says, 1 month ago, he made this lie. He said, moving and fun. That's what he put down for his hashtags. Moving in 2024 is a pain in the butt, but I'm happy to start my new and fresh year. How does that feel to wake up in the morning in the same place when you just lied that you moved? Anyway, all right, and new and fresh this year. No, this year is not going to be new and fresh. It's going to be pretty bad this year. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm just telling you, it's going to be pretty bad. You're going to wake up in a 4x7. That's where you're going to be at for a while. Fresh this year. Wishing you guys the best in 2024. Jamie, 2024, it's not going to be a good place for you to be at. It really not. You're going to be there for 2024, 2025, 2026, 27, 28, 29, 2020, 30, 31. You're going to be there for a while. You're not going anywhere. They're going to look into the report that we put in for the post office. Because you have fraud charges, and we have a confirmation number that came back for filing against you, and they're both government agencies. Are going to look into that. They're going to find out. They're going to see all the documents, pictures and stuff, tracking numbers, your face on receipts, everything. Even the unboxing videos are all there. So that's going to be added in too. And then they're going to talk to their investigation team on their side and try to figure out and tell them at the end of the day, look, we're investigating this guy also too, because we also have charges against him. Then you got the perjury charges, and that's another government agency. That's your Secretary of State. Got yourself in trouble with. Video was available. Now it's not available. Members only content. This video is not available. I'm just taking time. I got friends that are making this video before they want to see it. So what new lie are you going to come up with tomorrow? I don't care, to tell you the truth. I really don't care what lies you come up with tomorrow. You got busted big time again. Gee whiz Louise. And we got you right there before you blocked it. Right there. See what it says on the top? Moving in 2024 is such a pain. You got it right up at the top. Look at him. Lying on camera. So you know, there's nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. You thought at the end of the day that you were going to be home and I was going to file against you and they couldn't catch you and you're too smart for everybody else, because he does that. Jamie is too smart for his own good. He thinks he's so smart that no one's going to figure out his trickery at the end of the day. We can see you. God can see you. God can see everything you do. And the devil's going to sit there and watch and go, watch this. Watch this. I'm going to make him trip over his own feet and laugh at him. That's what Satan did for you. Satan had you do this dumb video at the end of the day. And Satan coached you to say all that dumb stuff. And Satan watched you get busted. And Satan's sitting back there laughing at you. That's what you get when you serve the devil. Remember I told you about the noose around your neck? Remember I told you about turn around and see who's holding it? And the devil demon sitting there smiling at you? There you go. That's what just happened to Jamie. Man, such a liar. No, pop over to your channel. Let's see if he's lying again. If he posts another video where he's lying some more. Well, what had happened was that video is not, you got a clone by any chance? Because you keep using that not video. You have clones by any chance running around doing this, evil clones? I'm curious. My buddy was like, you can't, the stuff that Jamie does is the stuff you find in the movie called Pineapple Express. Literally, that's the stuff that he does. That's the stuff he does, literally. Yeah, he does the stuff that you do in Pineapple Express, I swear. She was Louise. Let's see if he's in there whining and crying in his channel about getting busted. They always get busted. Oh, wait. I forgot to show you this real quick before we go down there. We're going to go. I got to show you this real quick. Where's that video at? Is this it right here? No, that's Soundbite 5. Oh, Soundbite 5. Oh, I forgot to tell you about that. We got you matching the products, and also we got you deleting the videos one by one. Good luck with that one. This is too easy. Here we go. You deleted your video. We catch him all the time. We got so many videos on Jamie trying to hide evidence. It's not even funny. So in this video, this is where Jamie got caught again with the Network Gray 773. Look at what he writes at the bottom. Don't believe everything you hear. Wow. Same guy who lied to you and told you he moved and he never moved to begin with. Man, I can't wait to see that kitchen, man. You got to show me the kitchen. I can't wait to see your new kitchen. Show me the kitchen. Don't go to somebody else's house. Now, you know what? Now you're going to have people hitting your account asking to see the new place. What you going to do? I'm going to tell you something. Let me explain something to you. The corner you just literally painted yourself into that which is going to complete embarrassing at the end of the day. Number one, what do you think was going to happen? You're going to do all your videos in this kind of tight shot format where basically you don't show anything, just really tight shots. That's what you're going to do the entire time. How are you going to get around that? You can't move. You can't go anywhere at all, period. You got a leash on your neck. You go anywhere, you get a warrant on you. Go run somewhere and see what happens to you. You got charges filed on you. You ain't going nowhere. You can't go anywhere. So knowing that at the end of the day, where are you gonna go? You don't make that kind of money to move out of that apartment. You know, people in California and any place that you live in a place where the rent is going through the roof like crazy, and you got a place where the landlord's not changing the rent, people are not moving out of there. They wouldn't dare move out of that place. I don't care if you got a nuclear reactor sitting next to it, they're not moving out of there. Because any place else, you're going to have to go through that same process all over again of basically getting a new place. You're going to find out how much money you make and this, that, and the other to make sure you got enough to clear it. Jamie, when I moved into my house, you know what? I dropped $6,400 to move into that place. That place cost me $6,000 a month to run. You can't afford that place. Any place I dropped at, I had to spend a couple $1,000s just to get in through the door. You can't afford a house at the end of the day. It costs way too much money. If you're lucky to find an apartment where they're not raising the rent, where they're not hitting you with all these crazy fees and all that stuff, people ain't going nowhere. They're going to live in there to the day they die. Because now if you look at it, landlords are throwing the rent through the roof. So you're not going anywhere. That's not going to happen. So you're going to stay there. We know that from the door. If you had the opportunity to move, Jamie, you would have a moving truck out there. You would show people moving stuff out of your house, all that stuff. We would see everything. So how are you going to pull this off? You just don't do any videos anymore of your screen? They don't show anything at all, period? How do you do that? You just have to fake the whole thing, right? Just one big, huge, massive lie. Now, the problem you got yourself into right now, that is you're busted and everybody knows you didn't move. I'm pretty sure some people figured it out, but everybody knows 100% you didn't move and you faked the whole entire thing. How are you going to fix it now? You're going to do a video demonstration inside your apartment? That's going to show that you're even more of a bigger liar because you just got caught basically lying, and then you're going to turn around and say, oh, well, you know, I'm still here, so and so and so. Yeah, like, people don't even trust you enough as it is. That's a pretty huge lie to tell at the end of the day. Let's look at this lie right here. So he got busted on this video. We said, hey, look, if you got these videos, right, and you're backing your product, how about you post them directly to your website so everybody can see? That's Crow's channel. Let's see what happens in the video. What happened to the video, Jamie? Its video is unavailable. We're just looking at it a few minutes ago, and now it's gone. So this same video that went missing, Jamie came in, brought the video back online, and turned around and changed out this part of it under the 38 Black Widow and changed it to it has a yellowish tone and tried to swindle his customers again. You're known for removing videos. This is what you do when you get caught. You remove videos. Busted right there. Let's go back to your other video. Busted again. You did it again over here. You removed the video. You said it's for members only, right? This content is for members only. Well, I'm not a member, and I was watching your video. So if you sit there and lie on camera and say, oh, no, that video was for members only, because you lie like that. It was for members only, and I don't know how he would. Yeah, there you go. I'm not a member at all, period. So how would I be watching a video that you just did that you claim is for members only? Unless you went in and basically marked it members only because you got busted, because we found 2 holes in your walls right here and here showing that clearly you didn't move into this apartment. This is actually the same apartment you were living in. And with the lights here and here, we've seen this wall before because it pops up right over here in that demonstration. 2 lights on each side, here and here. Your bed is about right there. Saw that wall before. I've seen it. Gee whiz, man. Gee whiz, Jamie. That's pretty bad. It's going to cost you, man. All this is going to cost you. It's going to cost you. Karma caught up to you, man. That's what happened. It's called karma. It caught up to you finally. I could imagine how many people you probably ripped off before you met me. How many people you lied to, you cheated, stabbed in the back. Probably quite a lot of people. You ripped off your own customers. That's sad enough already. But karma's going to catch up to you. You got a lot of time to think about it. A lot of time to think about it. You know, the first time you bumped into me many years back, and you came into my channel and you got frustrated with me because I refused to give you the ingredients to my product. And you thought I was ripping people off because I didn't want to give my products away for free. It's my choice if I want to sell my products. I have that right. And you sat there and said to yourself, well, that's not right because I'm not giving my products away for free. I give my products away for free. You should give your products away for free too. And ever since that day, Jamie's been hounding our company. We're rip-off, we're scam artists, we're selling our product when he's basically giving his away for free. That's why we had that video right there. You know, the one you try to make go bye-bye, but we have it now. This shows how your product's made. So later on, the person who was prosecuting us for selling our products started also selling his products. You're a hypocrite, by the way. And now we are considered we're scammers now and ripping people off because our products are better than yours. You did all this over jealousy. That's what you did. And now look at it now. Look what it comes to. Look at the head of it all, what it comes down to. You got massive charges against you. You're being sued, and you're so terrified and so scared that you went in and lied to your followers and told them that you moved. And then sent us emails telling us you contact Allentown's police, and they said there were no charges, nothing against you. You faked all that to begin with, and then proceeded to tell me you didn't live there anymore when you were there the entire time. That sounds like a person who's afraid. There you go, people. That is the black and white mixture right there, showing you how to make it for free. So if you ever sit there and say, hey, I have never gave away free paint, what do you think that is? It even tells the ingredients right on the thumbnail how to make it. All right, let's go pop over to his channel. See a new lies he's telling to his customers. The rest of them, they can't help you, Jamie. They have gotten themselves in enough trouble. It's bad enough we got them in videos all having conversations, talking with each other, y'all talking about your families, everything in that video right there. So it clearly shows that you two all know each other. See, like I told you, the first thing people do when they're affiliated in crime with each other, they try to deny that they don't even know each other. You know, excuses, I met him one time, we had a couple conversations, that's basically about it. We hung out for a little bit, but I don't really know him that well. But you guys know each other. So there's conspiracy charges being filed against us, an additional 5 years apiece. Let's go over here and let's see. Let's go pop your channel up. There we go. Let's see if we got some more new lies. Here we go. Here's some more. They're trying to slander me, saying right here that our product came up dark. This is a video where I told you where he came in and claimed that our screens came up too dark. Yeah, Jamie, you're just sad individual. So you get busted at the end of the day, clearly showing that you had never moved. You're still in the same apartment and your products match house paint. And this is how he reacts. Look at him. That's sad, ain't it? And this guy's being sued for all of this. He's literally being sued for all of this. He's got to go to court. He's got to back up that the product doesn't work. He has to do all that. If he doesn't, he's going to lose a lot of money. He's already facing criminal charges. That's it. And he's still, I told you, people like that are their worst enemy. And they basically will self-destruct themselves. You don't have to do much at all, period. He's already been exposed already enough as it is. But yeah, he'll keep on going and keep on going. Even after FBI's in his channel, they'll warn him his emails saying he's being watched and all that. He'll keep going. He doesn't know how to stop. Let me explain something to you, Fernando. When you reach the courthouse, when you get locked up, you try that same nonsense you do here out in this world and there. And like I said, you'll see somebody inside your bunker about to kick your skull in. So that's what's going to happen. And there, they don't do that whole sneak around nonsense. They will come up in your face and come get you. That's a whole different area. And this is where you're going to learn some respect. I do expect for you to be a different person when next time I see you in court. And I'm not talking about different person and change. I'm talking about face rearrangement. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to get yourself in trouble while you're in there. You don't learn anything. You are being charged. You have criminal charges filed against you. And basically, you're stating this nonsense at the end of the day. All right, well, he's been exposed enough. He's ripped off enough people, fake demonstrations, cheated on the Apple barrel. You name it, he's done it at the end of the day. He doesn't learn anything. He can't learn anything. Jamie is his worst enemy at the end of the day. Where's that video where you said you moved? Well, it's not even there anymore. It's gone. He got rid of the video, of course. It's not there. It's not even there. Where is it? Oh, you got rid of it, huh? Well, this is another one right here that we're also too looking into. So I'll be contacting, because you said that please help report this channel. His channel is supposed to be his, not TH. Gee whiz, man, you can't spell this channel. Terrorist threat to Allentown and police. So you're saying we're a terrorist threat. All right. I'm going to go make sure we have a copy of this for Tuesday for the FBI. This is your thumbnail, right? Okay, let's get it on that. Three days ago. And still, you know what? I can't wait to see that new kitchen. Because now, everybody's going to be contacting you and say, hey, I thought you moved. You said you moved. Where's the new place at? Can we see something? Show us something. I would love to see this new place. I'm dying to see it. Can you show it to me? I'd love to see it. Show me the new kitchen. I just can't wait. You got a new backyard. What'd you get? Let me show me what you got. You can't, because you're still in the same place. That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad that you have to lie like that at the end of the day, that you moved. Well, Jamie, here's the thing. You keep making the videos at the end of the day. Doesn't make a difference to me. You got outed. You are there where you're at right now, which is more important because now we know where to serve you with the warrant. Well, I'm not working with the warrant. They're going to serve you with the warrant. They know where to catch you at now, where you're at. So we know exactly where you're at. So when we go back in and we file all the rest of the information, I'll just let them know that we just found out that you try to fake that you moved, but you're actually still there. So keep in mind, at any given day, you can get a knock at your door. Well, their kind of knock is going to be different. A lot different. Let me see. See, I had the camera real close so you couldn't really see that he's in a different place. He's in the same place. That's why you don't see anything at all. Usually when he does a shot, he shows the entire place, but no. Wow, Jamie, this is pretty sad, man. I don't know what's more laughable in this demonstration, the fact that you faked that you moved. As my buddy said at the end of the day, he can't go anywhere. The rent's too high. You can't afford it. There's no way in the world you can move anywhere. You've been there for how long? How many places I've moved into? Places, houses I've rented, and you were still in the same place. So you're not going anywhere. You'll be there. But just keep in mind that you won't be there much longer. Because if you leave and they put a warrant on you, you know what you're going to invite. You're going to invite bounty hunters. Yeah, they'll come looking for you. Yeah, get that money. So the video right there, it should have been right in here that went missing. Yep, he removed the entire video. It's supposed to be right there. This is the video that's missing, people. He removed the whole video. He got rid of it. He's known for doing stuff like this. This is not normal. You're going to shoot a video? Let me tell you something. If somebody at the end of the day is going to accuse me of fake moving, then I'm going to go show pictures of my place. That's another red flag. The fact that you came in and try to do this at the end of the day, try to take my own video, try to make it look bad. If someone's going to accuse me of fake moving, I'm going to say, oh, fake moving. So you think I fake moved? I'd walk around my place and show me. You're not showing us anything. Can you show us the kitchen, bathroom, something? Because that's what people do. If you call them on the bluff, like, yeah, your car ain't a real so-and-so. My car ain't what? All right, no problem. Come over here. They'll open up the trunk. They'll pull out the flashlight, show you the VIN number. See? There you go. There you go. In your face. You didn't even try to back it up. You already went straight to slandering me. That's not going to help you at the end of the day. It's just going to get you sued again. That's all. That's just giving us more evidence. Why didn't you basically walk around the camera and show us the inside of the place? You know, now your customers are going to ask this now. Your customers are going to taunt you and ask you that we want to see your place. Everybody wants to see your new place. I'm curious. I want to see it. Let's see it. Come on, man. Where's this new place you got? I'm supposed to be, let me see. Here, he claims that I'm a lying, deceitful, misleading. Interesting. Your words to use. Lying, cheating, and deceiving. You just deceived your customers and told them that you moved, you never moved. And you deceived your customers and told them that they were buying screen paint and they bought house paint. Can we find that video with the yellowish tone? I think it's under the Cinemax. I don't think we can find this video. Let me see. Let's see. I mean, you have no demonstrations on there. No, but hatred for us. There are so many demonstrations on here of us on video games, and then more hatred. Man, you don't have anything on your products. You deleted a lot of your videos. A lot of your videos are missing out of here. What do we got here? Crows1176. Is there any difference? Oh, man. Oh, look, we got right here. He says right here, he's stalking us over here. Gee whiz, man, you got some serious problems. Let's see. So we went from demonstrations of his products to him going up and basically just doing hate videos. You know, officers have been through your account already. You know that? Well, there's a Cinemax mix right there. Look at this, Jamie. Want to see something? Watch this, people. Look at my environment and look how much light's in my environment and look at Jamie's environment. You're sitting in the dark, man. Look at that, in the dark. Well-lit environment. In the dark. Well-lit environment. Yeah, you can't operate in that environment because that gray house paint don't work. I don't know why he advertises the Cinemax like it's a big thing. Your stuff match house paint. Again, he doesn't. He forgets stuff. He does. Can we find this video? Let me see. Well, we'll have to dig it up. It's missing. Let's see if we can find it here. It's supposed to be Network Gray versus a Cinemax. Let's see if we can find it. We can dig it up. Because it's missing. I can't find it. Let's see. Cinemax. Cinemax. Right there. All right, Jamie, I don't even know why, man. I know you're in the room, Jamie. If you're in there, hello. Why did you lie and tell people at the end of the day that you moved and you didn't? Can we get a look at the kitchen? I'm dying to see your kitchen. Just, matter of fact, I don't even know how you're going to get around this because you can't show any videos. You lied and said you moved when you didn't. How are you going to get around this at all, period? You can't do any videos at all, period. Of your screen, your projector, nothing. Everything in that place is a lie. Boy, that's got to suck. Wake up and you realize that you can't do any videos anymore. The only thing you're going to be doing is videos of basically repeating my videos and trying to make me look bad. That's basically about it, but that's going to get you more jail time. So how is that going to work for you? You literally can't show any videos or any demonstrations on your screen because if you do, well, they're going to see it. And we know you didn't move because if you did move, why would you make the video members only and remove it? Oh, well, you figured it out. I'm just curious if you guys... This is what I talk about. Painting yourself in the corner, doing dumb stuff. This is what dumb stuff will do to you. Every time. Let me see here. And since you like to reach out to zoning, guess who I tracked down? I tracked down zoning in your neck of the woods. I'm going to basically have zoning come to your house. You know why? Because you have too many aerosol cans sitting there on your property. And keep in mind, you have a lot of heat down there. You know what happens if one of those cans were to implode? How much damage you would cause? And judging by the pictures that we saw by the door that was matted in cat hair, how many pets do you have in that building, to tell you the truth? As a matter of fact, you got way too many in there. Let me see what we have on those pictures right there. That's a lot of dirt. And keep in mind, when the not the inspector, but when the fellow came there to serve you, there was a stench coming out of your place. You have around 2 cats and a dog or 2 in there. Yeah. So guess what? On top of that, you're running a business out of there too. Are you zoned to run a business out of there? I don't think you are. So let's go make some phone calls tomorrow. No, I'm sorry, tomorrow's Friday. We'll make them on Monday. Let's see what we have here. Matted. It was just nasty all around. So it was cat hair, all embedded in the door and everything. Try to fake he didn't live here anymore. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of something. To go that far, you're afraid of something. I'm gonna tell you something right now. That beat at the door, when they go boom, 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 and they scream out their name, you can't fit out the window. Because that ain't gonna happen. Don't run. Do not run at all. But you're not fitting out that window. And you ain't running that far either. You don't look much like a runner. Look, at the end of the day, let me explain something to you. The people who feel that it's wrong for me to be able to protect my company and my business and to bust these people at the end of the day, if you feel at the end of the day that, hey, I don't want to buy, it doesn't really make a difference. My technology is backed. I'm going to be in 60 locations. Right now, I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'm going to charge $6,000 for my technology, because Daylight's technology is coming here pretty soon, and that's a $6,000 technology. They sent us 5 of these units, 5 of them. That technology over there wipes out 5 of those units in one hit. Do you have any idea what the price of my product jumps to automatically from the door? Once we hit out there, there are people who know those screens at the end of the day. There are investors out there at the end of the day. I can get a lot of money from my technology easily. So if you don't buy, it makes no difference to me at the end of the day. There's always going to be some company willing to spy me out at the end of the day. It makes no difference. I'm going to be in all different kinds of sites and sightings. It really doesn't make a difference. I try to make a technology that everybody can afford at the end of the day, but look at the nonsense I have to go through. Look at this crap I have to go through because people are jealous. Gentlemen, on top of that, you will pay for my time going in and out of court. Because again, this summer, I'm going to be extremely busy. I got to go to a lot of sightings, and you now have disrupted that. So you will pay me for my time. So I will be suing you for an additional $80,000 each for wasting my time. Because I have to take time out of my day for this mess. Because you're jealous at the end of the day of my products. Oh shoot, hold on. Getting into this. I want to know this. Also too, I'll be taking this down to the day too on top of that to let them know that, yeah, our copyrights are legit. They're all filed. So Jamie used my copyrights multiple times, which we can show. I can get printouts of that too. Gee whiz, I forgot. I got to get printouts of all that stuff, man. Let me see. I think I got everything on my phone. So if I give remote control access to the phone, they would be able to get the rest of the stuff off of there. I'm gonna have a case. It's gonna be a huge stack going in. You already told me, Jamie, you're afraid. Next video, how about you do a tour of your apartment? I would love to see it. Call me a terrorist? Really? I'm a terrorist at the end of the day. That's what you said. That's going to cost you a lot. That's going to definitely cost you a lot. Buddy, you're not going to get 80 years. You're going to be a little over that right now. You basically made a statement that I'm a terrorist? That's what you said? So let me get this straight. You know how much trouble you can get in for that? That's a lot. Oh my goodness, man. I'm going to sue the daylights out of YouTube. Definitely going to sue the daylights out of YouTube for this one. But you, on the other hand, gee whiz, you're not getting out, man. You're going to die in that place. I'm going to tell you that right from the door. You're going to grow old. You're going to die in that place. You got so many charges. It's not even funny. I told you, I got buddy people at the end of the day that I know work for the courts, all that crazy stuff, man. And I'm telling them stuff. And he's like, gee whiz of the weed. They're going to look at this and go, you got to be freaking kidding me. This guy did all, yeah, he did all this stuff right here. They're going to be shocked. The guy was like, I think they think when I come in, they think they want to come in with a little bit of stuff. Man, I'm like, where you want all this at? On my phone, I have somewhere between, I say, 2,000 pictures on you, Jamie, on all kinds of stuff that you committed. Alone. That's just, they there. This is the other stack of stuff I have on you at the end of the day. Once this thing gets done and all, when they get finished with all the investigation, they're going to transfer this over to California. That's what's going to be coming to your front door. It might get you a job. You never know when they're coming. Network Gray versus Cinemax. Let me see, Cinemax. I'm going to put down Crows1176. Never know when they're going to come in. But that beat at the door, that don't. Open up! Yeah, never forget that one. I didn't get that at the end of the day at all. They knocked on my door normally. There's knock. Hello. I was like, how you doing? And they were like, you Kenneth Bird? And I was like, yes, I am. And he was like, you're under arrest. And I was like, okay. Because I already knew I messed up already. Yep. It was going to be a little bit different. I didn't have FBI coming for me. I had regular police. That's my buddy was like, geesh. He said, FBI? I said, yeah, FBI's involved in this. Cyber crimes. 76. That's your birthday? 1176 sounds like it. 1176 versus Network Gray. So, how's it working out for you, man? Lying to your customers. What other lies you're going to tell them? I'm curious. You can't defend yourself. All you can do is slander me. See, that's how I know that you don't have anything left. When you keep going back to slander me, again, how is it going to hurt me at the end of the day? You've been doing that for day one, so that's not really hurting me at all, period. It's just hurting you. Why didn't you just basically show us your apartment or your new place? Just do a walkthrough. Show that I'm a liar at the end of the day. That's all you have to do, but you wouldn't do it. So if I'm going to ask about that, guess who's going to ask about it now? Everybody that hits your channel is going to ask you, hey, can I get a tour and see what your place looks like? Because they know you can't show it because you lied. They're going to ask you. And that's what you're mad about. Found it. Told you to find that sucker. This is the Network Gray 773. This is Jamie lying to you, telling you it has a yellowish tone. Oh, man, we found it. Jamie, you going to make this one disappear too? Because we're on your channel right now if you're in here. I know you're in here. Go ahead. Make it disappear so we can all watch it disappear. Let's listen to him talk. What do you say about this one?
Versus this. Versus that. See how yellowish that is? Like dirty? It's just off, guys. I'm sorry, but it is.
Now mind, this is the same person who just lied to you and told you that he moved, and the same person who lied in 2 demonstrations said he didn't match house paint. Jamie, you got to go to court for this. You committed fraud on your company and you ripped off customers, so this is not going to fly. Let's see right here from the door. Let's go over here. Oh, gee whiz, look at this. Wow. Are you kidding me? It has a yellowish tone. As we lied to you about. A yellowish tone. I'm going to show you this video was already deleted already. So he got rid of this video and he bought it back. I'll show you why we know he got rid of this video and bought it back. I'm going to show you something very interesting. See this right here? I'll go back a little farther. We need the dandelions. Here we go. Boom. All right. We're going to stop here at the dandelions. Let me show you something. Let's go back over to the blacklist. Let me show you how much Jamie's been lying to you. You know that Metallica 2.0? He actually sold it on his website and ripped off his customers knowing it was free and he could have made it for free. Let's go over here. Oh, here we go. We got it right here. This is the video that went missing off his account. Let's see. Let's go back right about there. Let's see here. There we go. Now remember, don't believe everything you hear because that's what he tells you. We might have to slow this down a little bit because it moves a little fast. Jamie, I'll tell you something right now. Hey, put your hand on that Bible. Don't lie. I can tell when you're lying. So I'll catch you. So don't lie. There's all these documents here that you're going to have to prove at the end of the day. So don't lie on any documents. There's a lot of evidence against you. Don't do it. Let me see where we pop up at. The only thing you could do right now, Jamie, is basically just show up videos and try to make people think that I'm a scammer. That's all you can do. But you have to remember, it's the very same videos that you have to back up what our products really are. Because if you don't, this is going to cost you time and it's going to cost you money. So, yeah, you're just digging a bigger hole for yourself. Meanwhile, what you should be doing is showing us the inside of that new place because you claimed at the end of the day that you had moved and you didn't move at all. All right, see the video right there? That's the video that he removed off his channel, that he re-uploaded and lied to you. This video was deleted off his account. And he says right here, after he deleted the account, here's his website right here, and he tells you don't believe everything you read. Just lied to y'all. Just lie to you all day long. All day long, just lie to you. Now, let's go back over here to the video. Bam! There it is right there. Let me see what the title of this one says. So we came back in, continued to lie, and changed the video to Crows, Cinemax, Screen Paint Mix versus an Except Gray, 773. It has Chivas, man. When I read your stuff, I swear I think I'm going to have a tumor or I'm having a stroke or something. You don't write correctly at all. It has a yellow tone to it. Watch closely. Now, let's go back and see what the original title on this video was. Let's go over here. And the original title for this video was Crows Cinemax Mix versus same thing, but he changed this out and took out the at Advanced Ambient Light Projection 38 Black Widow. He changed the title and re-uploaded the video. So what happened to the original video? As I showed you before, it went missing. He took it off his account. Bam! So you went in, took the video, uploaded it, changed it, and then continued to lie to your customers. Change the title. It has a yellowish tone. Let's listen to Jamie lie. This is going to be crystal clear so you can hear it all. It's a yellowish tone.
My screen to the gray. See, it has like a yellowish, ashy tone to it. It's not actually 100%, you know, like, I don't know how to describe it, guys. It just stands out. See, look at the background. From my mix, the Cinemax, to that. And yeah, you got to look in all those directions that, you know, you want a solid picture through
all those directions.
I don't know how people or that.
Buddy, you match house paint, literally, in 2 different demonstrations, and you stole Google images to try to make your product like something that is not. Gee whiz Louise. And then just continue to lie. You don't know how anybody, yeah. I don't know how anybody can sit there and lie.
Could actually say this type of thing.
This type of thing. Interesting. This type of thing. How anybody could say this type of thing. How anyone can say this type of thing. How could anyone say this type of thing? Isn't that you in the video right there? This video went missing, the one with you wearing the red hoodie. How could anyone say this type of thing? You did it right here, literally in the video. Right there, look at you, matching the screen left and right. Either way we turn, match the screen, come over here, match the screen. You match the screen in every freaking direction. Let's go to this part right here. He talks about the screen having this amazing contrast level. Oh my goodness, right here. Look at it. That's even worse. But let's go over here and look at this right here. Let's look at the LG logo. There you go. Now see that? Your screen didn't pick up any contrast whatsoever. Nothing at all, period. Say your speakers are black here and that's gray here. It kind of looks like the same thing like Roger's screen. Yeah, same thing. No black. But watch this what he says about his contrast levels. Same projector. Screen's not picking up any contrast at all, as you can see. No black, it's just simply gray. So let's see what he says about his contrast level. And mind you, he's in a somewhat lit environment. So let's see what light tells about the contrast.
And on his channel, he says that it doesn't produce any good blacks. Look at the Cinemax. Look at the Cinemax, man. See? Look how yellowish it looks.
So he's in a dark environment right now. He's not in a fully lit environment. Look at the menu. He matched the menu. Literally matched it. Where's the yellowish tone?
Let's do this one.
She's coming up here to live this lifestyle with me now. It's decent.
Well, toilet is right next to the fridge.
Nice. Toilet is right next to the fridge.
Yeah, in your case, it's going to be taller right next to the bed. It's coming. Look at this. This is crazy. Look at this. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at that. That's the Cinemax. That's the Cinemax screen paint that he claimed at the end of the day. There's something special. It's something different. And you ripped off your customers. Yeah. No, that's house paint. Your product's nothing but house paint. This was, like I said, this was $100. This was $5,000. Which one would you pick? Yeah, you would pick this one right here for $100. You wouldn't pay $5,000 for that. They look exactly the same.
So, what are the results on this?
That is so sad and so embarrassing at the same time. Jamie, how do you live with yourself knowing that you rip off your customers this badly? Your stuff is matching house paint. Oh my goodness, man. Ah, man. Y'all need a request for that? Gee whiz. Y'all need a request for the tour.
Let me tell you what the result is. It doesn't produce, I don't know. I mean, for being a gray screen, the black levels is just...
It's just what? What are the black levels, Jamie?
Not there for my
not there for your projector. And?
Projector. So would I use it with my P2 projector, even though it's 2 million to 1 contrast and all that stuff? No, I would not use it.
So it wouldn't have the same. It would. Your screen would show just a much darker contrast. So you just didn't sit there and just lie to your customers on that dumb nonsense. Boom! No, buddy, it's the P2 you're using in the demonstration. It doesn't pick up any contrast at all. Where are you getting that from? Look at the frame around your screen. Doesn't even match your screen. The speakers don't even match your screen. Hey, look at this over here. There's my screen. It matches. And it matches my speakers. But guess what? Your screen is gray. Because last time I checked, when you look at the LG logo, it's black. Yeah, so he just sat there and just lied to you right there on camera. He just made this video. And he turned around and made another one and lied in that one that fast, that quick. Whew, man, I'm telling you.
So, what are the results on this? All right, let me tell you what the result is. It doesn't produce. I don't know. I mean, for being a gray screen, the black levels is just not there from my projector.
Oh my
So
goodness.
would I use it with my P2 projector, even though it's 2 million to 1 contrast and all that stuff? No, I would not use it. Okay. First of all, you know, the whites are really off. It's like an ivory color, like I said. They're really off.
Whites are off. It's an ivory color. Let's see. Let's go over here. I don't see it there anyway. The whites are off. But let's go over to this demonstration where he claimed that his product was pulling this heavy black level, but you just saw nothing at all. Let's go over here and let's look at these nice white levels over here. He's got a little snowboarding going on here in the background. See if it's over here. Here we go. So what happened there? It looks the same thing to me. It literally looks the same thing to me. Now, you know why he got rid of this video. This is the most embarrassing video he ever did. He keeps getting up in front of the camera. He keeps sitting down. He keeps pulling objects in front of the screen. He keeps waving his hand in front of the screen. At one point in the video, he knocked the camera over because he kept touching it so much. Because you matched the screen. That's what you did. Look, get back up again. Walk in a different direction. Come back. This was really killing him on this one because, again, he was matching the white screen left and right. Just kept getting back up, getting back up, getting back up. And he comes over to the screen again. He explains it all over again. Matching the contrast levels, matching the skin tones, matching the white levels. Yeah, if you want to check it out, go to the blacklist and knock yourself out. I'm going to put that video up. Or make another, well, actually we'll make a shorter video and put it up right there. Gentlemen, I'm not even going to bother asking you to send me paint. You're already in enough trouble as it is. We don't need it. We don't need it all. You gotta have to back it up anyway. That you said my product came up black, came out looking like that nasty, whatever crap that Jamie poured out of that container. That's supposed to be our product at the end of the day. So Jamie, you're gonna paint my screen in. Yes, you are. You're gonna paint my screen right there in the courtroom. You're gonna do the same demonstration with my product in there. And if you can't get it to do what it's supposed to do, guess what? That's gonna be more money taken out of you. When you don't have any money, we're gonna be taking money out of you don't even have. Why in the world would you basically put it in eco mode in a dark environment? Eco mode doesn't mean jack in a dark environment. Eco mode has more of a basically of a hit if you're in a fully lit environment. I'll get done with this, man. I'm going to sue the daylights out of YouTube. YouTube's getting sued for so much money. It's not even funny how much money YouTube's going to get sued for. Because again, we did warn you, YouTube. We told you what he was doing on his channel. I wrote documents, paper, everything, and you denied this. I'm going to sue you for so much money. It's not even funny. Wicks, you're another person I'm going to sue the daylights out of. Because we sent you documents too, and basically him violating our copyrights, and you didn't do anything at all. So you're looking at $1 million lawsuit too. And we're going to go through Facebook and every other form channel at the end of the day to figure out who owes this money. Gee whiz Louise. Now, what they're waiting for is that they find him guilty, which will be no problem whatsoever. And then once we file the lawsuits on him, then they come after YouTube. We warned you, and we told you, and you did not listen. Meanwhile, Jamie's matching white paint. Actually, he's matching gray paint. Oh, this is where he gets in funny starts doing the presentation. In front of the screen. More lies. More lies. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, see how it keeps moving his hand in front of the screen? Your hand is not supposed to be in front of the screen. See? Look at that. Just trying to block evidence as much as he possibly can. He's got that crouching tiger, hidden dragon, or whatever thing, kind of stance, the Karate Kid. But anyway, man, I just never seen anybody just rip so many people off so fast. Whew. All right, let's get back to this storytelling he's telling at the end of the day. Like I said, the only thing you can do, Jamie, is basically just lash out at me. It's basically just trying to make my products look like they're fake, but you got to go to court for that anyway, so who cares? I'll see you in court. You just have to back up everything you said. If you can't, like I said, you know what's coming. Let's go back to his story time for Jamie.
The blacks are not even there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Color, yeah, of course. You can see different colors. But look at that versus that. You could tell right away. But other than that, a all-around solid picture, I'm not gonna get from this. I'm not.
All around solid picture. That's an interesting word right there. All around solid picture. Let me see. You're not going to get an all around solid picture. Really? How about that? It did the same thing your product did, literally. You both faded did the same thing, the contrast levels. Picked up the white levels. Everything. Same thing. As a matter of fact, in this demonstration, you washed out badly. I mean, really, really badly. Really, really badly. Look at this. Completely washed out. Screen is not even there anymore. Look at the red. The red in his hoodie is better colored than the red in her shirt. Look how washed out the red is. Look at the black in his hat compared to her hair. That is all washed out on a 4K projector. Oh, man. I don't know, Jamie. I don't know which worse, man. The fact that you lied and said that you moved and told people, wow, I'm tired. Just packed all those boxes and had to move and do this and that and the other and everything. I can't wait to see a tour of your place. Really can't. At all. Can't wait. And I'm pretty sure other people are asking the same thing. They want to see a tour. I want to see a tour. Show us a tour. I'm going to request a tour tomorrow. Yep. I'm going to request a tour tomorrow. I want to see a tour of your place. Show it to us. I would love to see it. Because we know you lied. You know what you remind me of? You remind me of Seinfeld, where George was talking about he had a home in the Hamptons. And they drove, he carried it live for the longest. They drove all the way out there in the middle of nowhere. And he was like, if you knew I was lying, why'd you let it go on? He said, because we don't like you, George. We just don't like you. That's literally what you just did. You literally just lied. That badly. Wow, man. I mean, gee whiz Louise. Like, you know what you are? You're George Costanza. You literally are George Costanza from Seinfeld. You are. You do deceitful stuff all day long. Man, just sat there on camera and just lied about moving. He didn't go anywhere at all. He was right there the entire time. My buddy was laughing so hard on the phone. He was like, yep. That's something like freaking Pineapple Express would do. Lie. And if you sit there and go, well, the content I have is just for members only. I'm not a member. I'm watching it. You're George Costanza. You literally George Costanza. Drove all the way out there. Why did you have me go out here if you know I was lying? You don't like it, George. You don't like it. I just moved. I'll give you all that information. Oh, man. Gentlemen, this has been a wonderful day for me. It has been a wonderful day. We get new technology soon. The rest of our technology will be hitting its plateau. I'll be in multiple locations. My technology will have to make a choice how I'm going to go about this. Pretty soon we're going to have a nice high-end certified technology coming through to test our new gunmetal against. And you gentlemen, when I get done with you, won't even exist anymore. Keep in mind, when you're charged with these cyber crimes, you have no access to online anymore. Your PayPal accounts, email accounts, everything, wiped clean, gone, will be banned. There won't be a remembrance of you anywhere. Yep, this is what you've done to yourself at the end of the day. You'll spend the remaining of your lives locked up behind bars with mountains and mountains of debt you have accumulated for your families. And I, on the other hand, will be enjoying my freedom. When that court case is over and you're sentenced, I'm going to go out and get myself a hot dog, sit in the park, and enjoy the sun. You have no one to blame but yourself. You did it to yourself. Jamie was so terrified and so scared of his charges, he faked that he moved to keep from police or anyone else coming to his front door. That's how scared he was. And then when caught, he came in and tried to hide the content by making it a members only. Which is funny because we're not a member and we can watch the video right now. Danny has been contacting me with all kinds of emojis and stuff like that. That shows that you're nervous. That's what it shows. Anybody else who felt that they had a leg to stand on would have contacted me with an attorney, reaching out to me to discuss exactly what I'm talking about. You didn't reach me with anybody, so you don't have anything at all, period. You're just nervous. Wake is on his channel crying about losing his house, but yet showed 2 pictures of me that I never gave him permission to use, which therefore got him sued. And he's nervous also too, because he does not want to go to jail. None of them want to go to jail. They don't want to be in a place like that, but unfortunately they're going. And the most scary part of it all, gentlemen, including Mr. Williams and Mr. Matthew, which we all have filed charges against, the scary part about it is who is going to snitch on who the worst. You're all going to get jail time. That's definitely going to happen. Whether you snitch or not, you're going to get jail time. But it's who's going to try to put the blame on the most. Jamie, I'm going to tell you something. It could go several different ways. They can all gang up on you because you are the ringleader. And you're the one who started it all and started the rumor, and they can pile everything on you to lighten their sentence. Or you could bring them down with you. Either way, it's not going to go well. If you had nothing to lose and you felt that you didn't commit any crime, you wouldn't want to do this at the end of the day to fake like you moved when you were there the entire time. And then send us emails telling us that good luck on charging me at the end of the day. Good luck on filing lawsuits. You have to find me first. I told you when I saw the email, it sounds like a person that's running. Was I wrong? There's the person who just ran. I sat right there and said it. Sounds people write that when they're running. If you didn't do anything wrong, people don't run when you don't do anything wrong. If you're in a car and it gets pulled over, the person who has the drugs and the pills and whatever God knows he has on him, he's the one getting out of the car and he's gonna run. He's gonna turn to a track star. He's out. If you haven't done anything wrong, I'm not running. What the frick I'm gonna give you a chance to chase me down, beat the crap out of me, or shoot me at the end of the day? I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm gonna stay right here. I ain't got nothing to run for. See what I mean? You ran. You got the rabbit in you and you try to run. Well, Jamie, if the thought does cross your mind that you feel that because you got busted lying about moving, you can't go, you're not going anywhere. You're going to stay right there. That's pretty bad. That is pretty sad at the end of the day. Well, I'm done here. I am going to go get ready for Tuesday. Get everything ready, charge on my phones, take my flash drive down because we got the rest of your evidence on this bad boy right here. And I'm going to, this summer, show up in all my locations, do my demonstrations, and make tons of money in the process. push my money to the organizations that I need to fund and take care of these people at the end of the day and continue to watch my empire grow. And you gentlemen are going to be behind bars. That's what you did to yourselves at the end of the day. You have no one to blame for this dumb nonsense but yourself. You'd be real lucky if your wife decides to stay with you, because I doubt that's going to happen. Pretty soon she's probably going to meet somebody else, better common sense, and they're probably going to get remarried. And you're probably going to find out later on when they come to visit you and let you know they're not going to come see you anymore. They decide to go in a different direction. Because they're going to be upset. They're going to be very upset. You're grown men at the end of the day. Jamie, gee whiz, seriously, you're like 48 years old or 47, somewhere around that age. Literally fake your move and then post some nonsense at the bottom. We can't click on this because this is kind of suspended. Yeah, no one commented on this too. You had 0 comments. 43 views. And no one commented at the bottom of that. Oh wait, that's us. Is that? Yes, I'm sorry about that. I'm thinking that's his video. This is his video we have right here. This is the one we have where we pre-recorded. The other one we can't touch because it's actually frozen in time right now. It's still there.
Who's that one? Is that the two? As you can see, for 2024, people are telling me, hey, having uploading videos and what's going on and stuff like that. Nothing's going on. I've just been in the process of, I actually moved. And,
you actually moved?
for 2024.
Yeah, no, you didn't actually move. You're still there.
The kitchen's a mess. Just got the rooms done.
So you know, the beautiful thing about this is, Jamie, when I go down on Tuesday, all your information, everything is right there where you live at. Everything is there. Everything is there. And they're going to find out about this perjury nonsense. I told you from the door, because again, all your business is on this. You got to look through all of this whatsoever. You're going to see the due date missing, all that's going. It's not going to go well for you. Boy, you know what? And I'm not even going to tell you, Jamie. I wish I could tell all of y'all what's going to happen to you when you get in there. I'm not going to say anything. You'll figure it out when you get in there. I can tell you there's some things at the end of the day get your head taken off at the end of the day. You have to make sure you don't cross those guidelines at the end of the day. I can tell you one thing. I'll give you one piece of advice. If you find any food on your bed, I wouldn't eat it if I were you. I would just leave it there and don't touch it. Any cigarettes, any food, anything up on your bed, don't touch it. There you go. See, it helps you out a little bit. Probably wouldn't have figured that out on the first day. You probably would have went there and started eating it and got yourself in some trouble. That means you owe somebody at the end of the day. And you're going to pay for it one way or another, and it's going to cost a lot more money than everyday food costs out there at the end of the day. So one way or way, you're going to pay that money back. Woo! Yeah. Give you some advice right there. Yep. I'm going to go out and get myself a hot dog, sit out there in the park, watch the birds. Am I going to tell you that they got sent up? No, not really. Not really. Tell you the truth, I'll tell you later on. Probably. I don't know. I might not. So I can't tell you how to hear one. They'll probably I don't know. They can't contact. Sorry. You committed cyber crimes. You don't have access to any form of computers and nothing like that. You're banned from all that. You're prohibited from basically using anything of that whatsoever. All this for paint. Can you believe that? All this nonsense for paint at the end of the day. You went through all that campaigning to try to destroy my company, and look at the outcome of it all for you. I told you at the end of the day, the devil is a time waster. That's what he does. He's a professional time waster. He'll take everything from you. Gentlemen, you're going to have to find God while you're in that place. You're going to have to find God in there, because the devil is going to be in there watching you. Same person. You know what's interesting about this? The same person who put you guys up to do all this dumb stuff, he just sat there and just played you like puppets at the end of the day. Made you believe that you were really doing something when you weren't doing anything at all, period. And in the end, he's going to watch you. He's going to be in that courtroom. Yes, he is. He is definitely going to be in that courtroom watching you, smiling and laughing at you. I got all you. I got you to play my game. I got you to do dumb things at the end of the day. I got your time. That's what he did. That demon's going to be in there watching you. Yep. You know, the horrible thing about Satan at the end of the day is that he made you do the dumb stuff to get in there. And the sad thing about it is he's going to make other people do other things to do things to you. That's why you don't mess with the serpent. Because he plays those kind of games. He'll puff your head up and make you think you're big and bad at the end of the day. You can do whatever you want to do and nobody can touch you at all. You just keep on playing these games at the end of the day with me. And you play those games. He whispers in your ear and tell you things and you go out and do it. And he sits down and watches you fall flat on your face and he laughs at you the entire time. And he looks by with the other demons saying, look what I'm getting this one to do at the end of the day. He doesn't know where he's going. He knows where you're going. And you know the difference between right and wrong. Because God does speak to you and he does tell you that this is wrong. You shouldn't do this. Don't do it. But you don't listen. You keep going and keep going. Because Satan keeps pumping up your heart. And then when the time comes where that noose gets wrapped around your neck, he's sitting in that courtroom watching, laughing his head off. Because he was right behind me laughing his head off when I was in that courtroom also. And when you end up in that place, he's going to whisper to other people at the end of the day, like, hey, see that guy over there? Let's go over and have a talk with him. And so on and so on. So you'd be surprised with a whisper in his ear. Come over to attack you. Very same demon that pumped you up and put you in that situation. The same demon at the end of the day is going to try to take your life. That's what you listened to. That's what you served. And this is what you got. Now, I've already listened to that demon already once, and I already almost lost myself. I lost my life altogether, but I was blessed to get my life back. I was blessed to get a second chance out of my situation. And through all this, I could have listened to the demon. I could have did plenty of things to you guys at the end of the day that would have locked me up, put me in jail, could have lost everything, lost my cat, everything at the end of the day. I could have basically followed the same thing that Satan wanted me to do, but I didn't listen to him. I rebuked him and put it in God's hands. And no sooner than when Danny said to me that email, saying out of his mouth, don't hold your breath. I'll believe it when I get a court date. And the FBI contacts me and tells me that I got an appointment to come down and see them, bring all the evidence so they can get ready to start this process. And you know what's beautiful about that? Because Danny, the only thing I think we had on you was basically a perjury and all stuff. Not perjury, but stuff you were doing with your company and all that. I did have a defamation lawsuit for you because at the end of the day, you did go in and basically put my face on this little kitty cat. You made these false accusations that I canceled orders from you, which I did, and which I'm still going to request my receipts. And you also committed fraud against my company when you said that was our Phantom when it wasn't my product at all, period. And again, screen didn't come up black. But anyway, that's just your problem at the end of the day. But harassing my company, reaching out and carrying on the way you did, you can get in trouble for that. You can't do that. And involving with Jamie already, because you guys are all tied together, just shows that you were basically playing his game at the end of the day. So you're involved in his problems. He's involved in your crimes. You're going back and forth. Not good. So God knew that we probably needed more evidence on you, and you gave it to us because you listened to the devil. Devil had you contact me with that, saying that that's what my images look like, taunting my company, changing the images to try to make our products look darker on I don't know, kind of Photoshop you're using at the end of the day. And the devil had you contact us. And when you contacted us, right around the time, it's just when those police contacted us, telling us that we had to basically bring in all our documents in. And now we have additional evidence on you to bring to court. See? There you go. Satan done set you up. I'm going to leave your video here. We're not going to reset it because if we reset it disappears. So we're just going to leave it right here. It's not going anywhere anyway. So it'll stay right there. It's been a day of justice for me today, gentlemen. That's what it's been for me. A day of justice. I can't wait to see you soon. I really can't wait. Now, for those of you, their money, everything they have, whatever they have, we can take from them at the end of the day. It's going to charity. Every dime of it. I don't want your money. I don't want nothing to do with it at all, period. I'm going to donate to something good. Let's see right here. What is subjected to an execution of judgment? This is what I'm going to file against you. As soon as we sue you. The minute I win my lawsuit, I'm going to go up there and file execution of judgment on you. What can we take in an execution of judgment on a lawsuit?
According to Flaherty Fardo, LLC, in addition to seizing bank accounts, you can also have the sheriff levy and sell personal assets of the debtor to collect a judgment in Pennsylvania. Personal assets can include furniture, TVs, jewelry, guns and firearms, other valuables or antiques.
I can take your insurance, your life insurance. I can take that. I can take, if you have kids in college, I can take their college money. I can go in and take jewelry. You see what it said? Jewelry, your wedding ring. I can take the wedding ring. Yeah, I can take it. Do you have any idea how upset your wife is going to be if she has to basically take off her wedding ring and hand it over? This is why I said a divorce is coming. Jewelry is a wedding ring. Antiques, furniture, land, anything, we can take it. You're going to owe me millions of dollars. There's no way where you can cover it at all. It's like trying to outrun the Empire State Building as it's coming down on top of you. You're going to get crushed in the process. Gentlemen, no one told you to do this dumb stuff at the end of the day. And I know you want to get on channel, you want to get lawyers. Do whatever you got to do at the end of the day. You're going to need them. No one told you to carry on what you did. You viciously attacked my company. Jamie was mad at me from the beginning because we wouldn't basically give us ingredients, what was in our products, and continue to taunt our company, and got other people to join on with them. So you guys are going to pay for this. And God is going to make sure we get our justice. You're going to pay for everything you did. I sat down here talking about this over and over again, and you sat there saying, oh, it's never going to happen, it's never going to happen, this, that, and the other. Yeah, all those taunts and stuff, we're going to give that to the judge. I'm going to show the judge that even after we went in and filed all these documents against you, you went out and taunted us by saying, oh, it's never going to happen, never going to happen. So you want to take the court system as a joke, eh? All right, no problem. Bought it on yourself. Anything you send over to me, it's going through. Anything after Tuesday, it's going through. Anything, and I mean anything I find, it's going through. I wonder. Can we take a tax return in a lawsuit? I can take a tax return. I can literally take your tax return from you. Well, you'll never collect that ever again, but then again, you won't be working anymore, so it doesn't make a difference at all, too, because I'm going to make sure that basically, when these charges are filed against you, that your place of work will know about your actions at the end of the day. If you're renting to anybody, we'll make sure they know too also. Can I take life insurance in a lawsuit? Well, there goes your life insurance policy. Well, that's going too. I ain't going to help you. So if you die, then no one collects anything from you. We take it. Now, if you want to sit there and say at the end of the day that I'm being ruthless, gentlemen, no, I'm not being ruthless. I'm going to sue you for everything because, again, you openly attacked my company for no reason whatsoever and labeled me to be this person that I am, and I'm not this person. So I'm going to take everything from you. You pass off this earth, your family will not collect that money. We'll be taking it. That's mine. That ain't gonna work right there. Yep, we have that access to that too. I'm really trying to be not what's the word for this? I'm trying my hardest not to let the devil come in, because right now, yeah, this makes me upset. It does. You attacked me for no reason at all. I don't know you people. I don't know Wake. I don't know Matthews. I don't know none of you people. You came and bought from me a couple of times, basically. But you attacked me for no reason at all. Because one person was jealous over my products. You spent years prosecuting my company. I spent years dealing with people contacting me, calling me racial slurs. I couldn't even have a decent phone number for my company at the end of the day because they were calling my phone over and over and over again and carrying on. You doxed my family's address with my 89-year-old mother over there. You take pictures of me and slander me all over YouTube. Do you see me doing any of that stuff to you? No, at all. So excuse me if I show my side where I'm upset over this. I am going to take everything from you. Everything. Everything. And I'm going to make sure that you are so far under that prison that you will never see the light of day. You have my word on that. Now you've seen me triggered. When I meet with the FBI, I will make sure that we bury them in tons of documents. Your lawyers won't even touch you when I get done with you. I'll even take the wedding ring off your wife's hand and give it. Anything. I don't care. If I could, and they wouldn't let me do it, I would run a bulldozer through your homes and let you watch. I have that right. You prosecute somebody for no reason at all because you're jealous of their products. You deserve everything that comes to you. Wait, because you cried the most about your home. I'm going to see if I can make that one happen. I don't care how much money I have to get to the debtors at the end of the day. They can take all of it for all I don't care at the end of the day. I want the opportunity when it comes to you to take a bulldozer and run it through your house, and you're going to pay for the bulldozer. Now, if you say at the end of the day, I don't have the right to be upset, I have the right to be upset. Every time I move to a new place, these guys are contacting my landlord, saying all kinds of evil things about me. I'm making bombs. I'm carrying this. I'm doing that at the end of the day. That I'm a terrorist. I'm doing this and that. Right there, he contacts Allentown and makes statements that I'm a terrorist at the end of the day. And if you think I'm ticked off at the end of the day, wait till you meet the other half of my side of the family. You're going to wish, when they're done with you, you're going to wish at the end of the day that you pass. You might even get sold. There's some bad things going to happen. They ticked off the wrong people. And I told my people, I said, what side of the family? I said, the other side. They were like, oh, shoot. Yeah. Oh, shoot is definitely the word for it. So I have that right to be upset. I have that right. I worked hard every single day that I have my business. Every single day. I tried my hardest to bring the best products I possibly can for my customers. And I get people at the end of the day that gang up on me because they're upset and angry because my products are better. So, gentlemen, I'm going to take it all from you. Every bit of it. You deserve to suffer. I'm going to make sure you get it. Yep. You deserve it. Every bit of it. Openly blame my company and accuse my company, do false advertisements on my product to make me look bad at the end of the day. I work hard every day. Very, very hard. I work hard. And you guys try to take that from me. Look at the outcome of your lives now. When that court date is done and you're basically carted off to prison, I'm going to be the one outside enjoying the sunlight. I'm going to be the one outside that can go where I want to go to at the end of the day. I'm going to be the one that can go sit down in a restaurant and get something to eat and just relax and chill. And knowing the experience that I already went through, but my experience is a little different from yours because I was protected going through, and you won't not be protected at all in any way whatsoever. So I would be afraid. Do I hate your guts? Do I can't stand you at the end of the day? No, I don't. I don't hate you at all, period. I have no hatred for you. I don't give Satan that kind of satisfaction at the end of the day. I'm upset, yes, because of the way I was treated. I kept my posture through the entire time where I didn't show where I was upset or angry about it. I just went about it and did what I had to do. But now that I know that this is coming to a head, that I'm finally going to be to sit down with an FBI agent, and I'm going to be able to take the documents and everything that I collected and give to these people and get this case started and get you guys into court. This is unbelievable how happy I am about this whole thing. I think Jamie's arrest is going to be the happiest day of my life. The rest of you will follow through. And I am this serious. I'm taking everything from you. I'm going to leave you broke with nothing. You'll have nothing when I get done with you. My lawyers have the same exact way I feel at the end of the day. They're like, how in the world are you keeping this together? He said, man, these people tick me off. I can't stand them. That's what my lawyers say. These people are deceitful. You deserve everything you're going to get. I'm going to talk to a debtor. I'm going to put a bulldozer through your house. I'm going to buy it. It's mine. I want the house. I don't want it sold. I want the house handed over to me. That's what I want. I'm going to take your house, but it's going to be my house. And I'm going to basically put a dozer through it. I think they'll have more than enough, basically, from everybody else that will take from them. But you, Wake, I'm going to put a bulldozer through your house. Can't do anything about it. It's mine. So I'm going to bulldozer through it. I'm even going to take a training course on how to drive a bulldozer, and I'm going to take it right to your house. With everything in it. I don't care. I think that would basically, at the end of the day, give me some peace and happiness. Because after the judge sees all the stress and everything that I went through, oh, I'm going to sue you for basically for, what's the word for, something about stress or whatever. I forgot the name of it anyway, but I'm definitely going to sue you for that. I'm going to sue you for a lot of things. But again, I think to make me feel closure at the end of the day, I need to put a bulldozer through your house. And that's what I'm going to do. With everything in it. I just want to crush the whole thing. That's going to make me feel much better. Yeah, that'll definitely work. Jamie, your collection, I want it melted into a block. All your valuables and stuff, because you got plenty of stuff and they can sell anyway. But all your collectibles, I want them melted into one big block. I don't care about the value of it. I just want it into a block. That's it. And Mr. What's his name? Danny. You got a large piece of land out there, don't you? Well, I'm definitely going to be donating that land at the end of the day. So they can put some nice homes out there for people who actually at the end of the day need a place to live. Or just use your place instead. As for your house is getting sold. Whoever buys it, pretty much if we get the land or whatever, they can just knock it down. And we don't need it. If you're mad about the things that I'm saying, John, I mean, you put it on yourself at the end of the day. You put yourself in that situation. Remember, You're going to have to prove in court. This is what it all comes down to. You're going to have to prove in court that my products react this way. That everything you said about my products not working, you're going to have to back this up. This is not going to go well at all, period. And each of you will paint my screen in that courtroom, we'll set up a projector, and we'll see if it comes out exactly the way it does. We don't need you to do that, but I want you to do that. So if you think at the end of the day, oh, he hates me at the end of the day, no, not really. Don't have any hatred to you. I don't give Satan at the end of the day. But I do have a right for justice, I do. And I think that it will give me some kind of closure at the end of the day if I can just run a bulldozer through your home. With everything in it. And I want a recording of it too. Definitely want a recording of it. That'll make me happy right there. Yeah, I think that's fitting. Right there. Still going to sue you for a ton of money, but still, I'm going to run a bulldozer through your home. How much does it cost to rent a bulldozer, by the way? And that's got me keep thinking. How much money does it cost to rent a bulldozer for a day? You're paying that. I'm not paying that at all, period. It is what? So in PA, I got to spend $1,600? No, I'm not paying that. You're going to pay for the dozer. I'm going to take it out of your money. So you'll be paying for it. So you're going to pay for the very equipment that I'm going to use to run through your place. You deserve it. Starting at $760. What the freak do I get for $1,600? How big is that baby at the end of the day? Let me see. I got to see what we're getting here. I wonder how hard it is to ride one of these. I got a friend of mine who actually knows how to operate a bulldozer. It's my house. I'm taking it. I mean, you're going to owe me money at the end of the day, so I don't want the house auctioned. I don't want it sold. I just want the house. Man, I don't think I can drive that thing. It's kind of big. This one's pretty nice right there. Ooh, look at that one. Oh, I always wanted to drive a bulldozer anyway. Oh, man. I like that one right there. Okay. Starting at $760. So that must be starting at $760. So what the freak was $1,600? Now, Mr. Wade, I know at the end of the day, you gentlemen think at the end of the day this is not going to happen. It's funny. Jamie said the same thing about the process server, and guess what popped up at his door? So I know you're thinking it's not going to happen, so and so and so. You said that before, remember that? And now we're going to see the FBI on Tuesday. Okay, then. So once I go in there, all these documents, they're going to have all this on file, everything to my phone, everything, and they're going to start working on your charges. So it is going to happen. And if you can't back up the things that you said about my company, you're going to get sued. And if you can't pay the money, then guess where it's going to come out of? Everything you own. So I can take your house. And you know why I know this? Because I did this before. I had a guy shove me against the gate one time. I sued him for 50 grand. I took his house. It was my house. He couldn't, mine. He owes me money. So since he didn't have any money to pay me, we took the house. So I've done this before. So I'm going to take your property from you. Because if you have no way to pay me and you don't have the money that we're asking for, you don't have a couple $1 million laying around, I'm going to take your house from you. And I'm going to take one of those machines that you're going to pay for out of the lawsuit, and I'm going to run it right through your property. And the judge is probably going to ask me why I want this, because I need closure at the end of the day. That's what I need. These people cause me a lot of mental stress, and you did cause me a lot of mental stress, and it's nonsense. I got a company I'm trying to run at the end of the day. I got all these responsibilities and testing I have to do, and then I have to do what you boneheads at the end of the day, constantly making demonstrations about every product that I design and make. I got you jerks behind me talking about my products are fake and unreal, spreading all these false lies about me, doing fake unboxings on my products, mixing products with black paint and saying it's us at the end of the day. So yes, it will make me happy to take one of those machines and crush your house with it. Wish I could get a wrecking ball, but I don't think I have it in your neighborhood. But it's going to be interesting to watch your neighbors sit there and watch a black man crush your home. You deserve it. Yeah, the reason why I said that, because you said some nasty stuff to me in an email. which you should have never said. Ooh, look at this one right here. Gee whiz. Ooh, can I get one with a jackhammer? Which one comes with the jackhammer? Oh, yeah. I don't think I had the skill level to operate. I don't at all, period. But man, this would be interesting. I got to talk to a friend of mine. I got a friend of mine who does construction. I'm going to ask him. Ooh, I can use one of these. I probably couldn't get any damage on this thing right here. Okay, never mind. This right here I like. This is absolutely amazing. What the freak is this? That thing is huge. Oh, oh my God. You probably couldn't get that down the street. Wow. That's insane. Man, that's awesome. It's a bulldozer, world's biggest bulldozer in the world. I'm gonna look at this stuff now. Now I've got myself freaking caught up on not just basically just going through your house at the end of the day, but just these different bulldozers. Excavate. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's good. Which one has the freaking claw-like arm? Wow, man, I might just buy one of these too on top of that. Just for the sake of just having one. That is pretty cool. I like that. Let me see. Yeah, I'm keeping the house. Darn straight. Why shouldn't I do until we did the last place? The other nonsense. Kept the house. So yeah, I'm definitely going to keep the property. Because on top of that, think about it, the housing market and everything. It'll probably take forever to get that thing sold. On top of that, I'm just better off just clearing it off and just selling a lot, to tell you the truth. Because yeah, the land's worth more money than the house. Take the house off of it, get rid of it. And on top of that, like I said, it'll take forever to sell the property. On top of that. But if we clear the house and leave the land there, yeah, that's a big open lot right there. Someone can build whatever they want on there. Take that, rent it out, sell it out, whatever. Because I'll tear over the land where the house is sitting on. So yeah, I think I'll do it that way instead. I'm going to see what happens. If it takes too long for the houses to be sold, I'm going to have them bulldozed. And then that way we can just keep the land and just build whatever we want on top of it. I think that'd be much more easier. That'd be much more easier. Because it'll just take too long. If that guy comes back and says, look, man, the liquidate the house is just going to take too long. And I say, well, I can just hire somebody to just bulldoze the house. Then that way the land is actually worth more. Because again, we could build on it at least. So we'll do it that way. And gentlemen, if you think at the end of the day that once we take those properties, then your family's going to get involved, I would try not to do that at all, period. It will not go well, if you know what I mean. It won't go well. Period. I don't think they will get involved. It won't go well at all, period. I already got a plan B for that one, so I would advise you not doing so. Okay, well, that's it for me. I'm done. I'm as happy as a schoolgirl with a new dress. After all these years of going through all this nonsense and crap and being prosecuted, I am finally going to get my day in court. I'm going to get my justice. I'm going to finish building my company. All my FLE technology will be launched. And anybody else, at the end of the day, if you want to follow in the same steps, when we get done with these guys, I don't think you want to go down that road. Because that's the reason when I'm going to tell the judge, we need you to hit them with the maximum sentence of everything. Because I just want to make sure that these trolls don't bring up anybody else to try to do the same thing. Oh, by the way, I waited years to come after these guys. If anyone else tries this in a day, I'm coming straight for you. I don't know, no cease and desist order, nothing whatsoever. I'll have my attorney at your front door, and I'll see you in court, and I'll take everything from you. It's only fair. Anybody in business is going to do the same thing. Any company you attack at the end of the day is going to do the same thing. They're not going to allow that nonsense to slide. And that's the biggest mistake I made. Maybe if I had nipped this thing in the butt, I wouldn't have been still dealing with this nonsense. But I kept letting it go and letting it go and letting it go, but not anymore. So gentlemen, we're going to make an example of you. So if you're in the room, I just want to let you know, I'll see you in court real soon. And if they tell me at the end of the day, because of the housing market, it is hard to sell houses and we can't get that house sold, I'm going to take your property and I'm going to flatten it. And I'm going to actually I'm going to build something, anything on the property or the land. Might be just better off just flattening the house, to tell you the truth. We'll take everything out of it, sell all your stuff, and we'll flatten the house. That's how I see it. Everything else will go to charity. Maybe we could do something with the property. I don't know. Just some shipping container homes. Maybe have some people on there grow flowers or plants or whatever. At the end of the day, I don't care. But as long as basically at the end of the day, we can't sell the house. And chances are it's probably going to take forever, especially with the real estate market to being the way it is. And if we do sell it, we're probably not going to get much for it. So just flatten it and be done with it, because that's pretty much what I'm going to do. Wake, I'm going to flatten your house myself. But the rest of them, basically, we're just going to have somebody else do it at the end of the day. Dan, you got a nice piece of land out there. I'm definitely flattening your house. So I can do something with that place out there altogether. Crow, you don't own anything. You just own stuff that's inside your house. So whatever that is, we're taking all of that. But your collection, I'm going to melt that thing down into one big block of plastic. I want that. That's going to be mine. I'm taking that. So you know that from the door. And you can sit there at the end of the day and say, well, he's threatening to take our stuff and this, that, and the other. Yeah, I am taking your stuff at the end of the day. You're getting sued. You better be the backup in court that my product did everything that you claim it did on YouTube. Because if not, you are getting sued. Now, gentlemen, I'm curious to know something for a minute. Just real quick. I got to go because I'm chatting too much as it is. Are you going to show up in Pennsylvania when those lawsuits come through, knowing you got charges already filed against you? You're not coming down here at all, period. And I know you can't come down here, because we're going to file the charges first and the lawsuits last. Because we know for a fact that when the charges are lost, you're going to pop over here. I don't think you're going to come over here to fight your claim for your lawsuit. You're just going to let it go. That's what you're going to do. And you're going to execute judgment, and I'm going to take your stuff. But I'm definitely going to flatten your house. So how do they do this? We just crush the whole thing and then basically dig it up. I don't want them to do like they did in some of the old neighborhoods, because that was bad what they did. They were supposed to take the debris and put it into a dump truck and take it away. But, and you live in a rough neighborhood, they kind of tear down houses differently. They kind of dig up the earth and they bury the remains into the earth and bury it over. That's what they do. Good luck if you're trying to build a basement, because you're going to run into that sooner or later. But that's usually what they do. They bury it under the earth. I wouldn't do that, because you never know exactly what can contaminate later on. But yeah. Okay, that's why if you look at the newer homes, they don't have basements in the hood, because when they regenify the whole entire neighborhood, you can't do that, because they take the remaining of the house and they bury it actually in the earth. You have no idea how happy I am right now. I'm so happy. Got my justice, finally. This is great. Oh man, I'm so happy. I'm gonna watch tutorial videos on how to drive a bulldozer. So, wait, you're wrong. I'm not gonna take your house. I'm gonna crush it. Oh, just to hear the wood and glass breaking from underneath the bulldozer is going to be such therapeutic at the end of the day. And now I had to decide whether, when I launch my new technology, well, the FLE, more the sun killer technology, how am I going to basically market that product? Because now I have friends actually that are whispering in my ear. Investors are saying that we can get a lot more for that technology. You're selling it for too cheap. Oh, we'll see. Right now, I'm going to get past this hurdle first, get that all done, and then I'll figure out what I want to do from there. I do know I need to change this real quick for some things I want to do. Man, I can't believe it's finally coming to an end. Oh, my goodness, I swear. I feel sorry for people that are on YouTube right now that are dealing with trolls like these jerks at the end of the day, and that are basically having to deal with this nonsense at the end of the day. You trolls are the worst. You are. You're absolutely the worst. You are the worst. You're the kind of cowards at the end of the day that if someone caught you on the street, you would run. You look like cowards and they would run. I felt sorry for this. I mean, people, these trolls, disrespectful, evil at the end of the day. But don't worry, the same demon that tells you what to do everything is the same demon that's going to set you up in a really bad situation, because he definitely wants your life at the end of the day, and he's going to get it. That's the game that you play at the end of the day. You play Satan's game. Satan is going to have you do something real stupid. And guess what? There's going to be another demon there waiting to take your life. And it's going to happen. Trust me. He likes to play this game. He likes to put you guys against each other. That's what he likes to do. It's always something bigger and better waiting for you. But yeah, this guy who basically, he was he did boondocking. And his wife passed away. And it was sad. You know what I mean? It was really sad that his wife passed away. But do you know there are people in there teasing and mocking him because his wife passed away? Gee whiz. Jamie, if you had a death in your family, I would never come in and mock that at all. I would give you my condolences because that's what I should do. But I would never do that. Maybe you might do that to me. Yeah, I think you would do that to me. If my mother passed away, I think you would laugh and joke about it because you're that type of person. But I would never do that. But I felt so bad for this guy at the end of the day. He lost his wife. And these people sat there and laughed about it. Said all kinds of nasty things about him. People like that, there is something coming for you in life. And you're not going to like it at the end of the day. And some people survive it and some people don't. And you treat people that way. Yeah. Boy. 2024 is going to be an amazing freaking year. I just thought about something. Everything that I do this year, you guys are going to be locked up. I'll be at a baseball game, you'll be locked up. I'll be at the opera, you'll be locked up. Christmas, you'll be locked up. Halloween, you'll be locked up. Your birthdays for anything else, you'll be locked up. 4th of July, the new year, you'll be locked up. Gee whiz Louise. Man. Okay, well, I'm happy. I got things to do. There's nothing really else to say. At the end of the day, I'm going to finally see these guys in court. I'm going to finally get my day of justice. And for you gentlemen in the room thinking that right now, if you're in the room right now, and you're thinking that nothing's going to happen to me, man, be careful about what you say. See how fast it comes true. Catch me if you can. We caught you. Don't hold your breath. We got you. Be careful what you say. You never know what might come true next. Oh, man. God is amazing. I cannot wait to see you soon. See you later, guys. I got to go. Gentlemen, I look forward to seeing you in court.